So let me show you 3 websites where you can earn up to $300 every week to work either as a chat moderator or as a chat operator. Now, what it basically means is that you're going to get paid for responding to messages that are coming in to these companies. It's amazing, and you can work from anywhere in the world. Look at this. Here is a Nigerian who applied not long ago and got accepted. So he will be working from home. In today's video, I will talk about everything you need to know to sign up and get the job. First, I will talk about what the companies are, that is what they do, what you are going to do to get paid every month. I will talk about the requirements, the things that you need to sign up and get the task. And finally, I will talk about payment methods, how you get paid at the end of the week, how you can withdraw your money to your bank account. So you want to sit back with me to the end of this video because I have a lot for you. Now, without wasting much of your time, let's dive in. So here's the first website. Become a chat operator and work from anywhere. Do you like to write and are you self-employed? Then you are the person they are looking for. So the first step is to apply. An application simply means putting in your name, your last name, your email address. Then you write your motivation, say a thing or two that will lead the employer to select you. Once you're done doing that, tick this box that says, I agree to terms and conditions. It will be nice if you take out time to read their terms and conditions. Then you go on to tick the second box that says, I am at least 18 years of age. This is actually important because you can't get this job if you are below the age of 18 years. There are 3 simple steps required to complete this process. The first step is the easy application, which is exactly what we have done. And once you do that, you will receive further information via your email. The second step is ID verification. So you must be above 18 years of age to be accepted and to receive payments. They do this because it's required by law to carry out this simple verification. Third and last step is online training. Once your application has been approved and you have been verified, you will need to complete the relevant training before you are ready to start. This training is barely 1 hour, getting you to understand how the platform works and every other information you require, so you'll be able to deliver just as expected. What are you going to do to get paid this amount of money on a weekly basis? Here's the answer. It says, we help thousands of lonely Americans every day to have a more meaningful everyday life. So your job is to answer these messages and make conversation. You will chat about everything from everyday life, such as sports or weather, to dreams, to fantasies and other topics. So all you need to do this task and get real good amount of money at the end of every week would be to have an open mind. You need to know something about everything because you never can tell where the topic will come from. So you're expected to be creative and engage your audience, irrespective of the topic. So as a chat agent, you will be 100% anonymous. And this requires only text, no video, no voice. So you don't have to worry about your identity because you will be anonymous. Second, you work independently and with full flexibility. This is to say that you decide when you work, how many hours a day you put in. Third point is you'll earn more depending on how often you work. So how many hours you're able to put in a day determines how much you make. And finally, you help those who need someone to talk to. That's basically what you're going to do here. People are going to be sending chats. You reply those chats, you reply those messages and keep them engaged. About the salary, as a chat operator, you will work as an independent contractor and therefore have full freedom and flexibility to work as much or as little as you want. You can also work from wherever you want as long as you have access to the internet and have a PC or a laptop. There are different ways you get rewarded here. The basic salary is calculated based on how many messages you reply to. The chat rate per message depends on various factors such as time of the day, traffic, holidays, and more. So there are certain hours of the day or night that when you reply to chat, you make more money than other hours of the day. You got to look out for those things if you are looking at maximizing this platform and earning as much as possible. A skilled chat agent who works 4 to 8 hours a day, 5 days a week can easily earn between $200 and $500 per week. Some of the top agents make more than $3,000 a month. Okay, let's talk about bonuses because on this platform, beyond the salary they pay you, you can also earn some bonuses. They give out plenty bonuses and have other incentives to add to what you can earn. For example, if you send over a certain number of messages, recruit a friend or work at peak hour times, you get bonuses. On flexibility, this platform strives in paying its chat operators equal or better than other chat operator services. They pay weekly and the payment is in euro. through an online payment service called BitSave. In case you don't know what BitSave is, here it's exactly what it is. So as an independent contractor, you are responsible for your own taxes, pension, and other legal considerations on your end. Okay, let's talk about the requirement, what it takes to apply and get this offer. You need to master English in writing. Actually, you are going to be chatting with people. You are going to be writing these messages and responding in English language. So your written English should be perfect, especially since you will only be working text-based. You need to be able to write simple, correct English. To apply for this, you must be over 18 years old. Remember, you will be asked to prove this age. Your privacy and that of the client you chat with have the highest priority, so you don't have to worry about whether you're protected or not, because that is guaranteed. You are responsible for having the equipment needed to work. This means that you must have access to a device and internet. Like already stated, you need to have a computer or a PC. Finally, a minimum number of messages you need to send per week. There's a minimum number of messages you need to send every week if you're going to remain an active operator. In case you're wondering why you need to show your ID for confirmation, according to the United States law, they cannot let anyone under the age of 18 work as a contractor with their services, and that's why it is required of you to submit your ID, a valid government-issued ID card such as passport, driver's license, or other IDs. Now let's talk about salary expectations. They pay out salaries on a weekly basis. This is actually one of the reasons why I love this platform. There's nothing as beautiful as getting paid every week, and the payment is in euro. So now that you've gotten the job, let's talk about what you should expect in your first week, second week, and third week. As a new chat operator, you will use some time to learn the system and what you will chat about. So in your first week, you are expected to send between 25 to 35 messages on average per hour, and you will need to put in 15 to 20 total work hours. This will earn you between $110 to $170 paid out every week. So if you follow this duly, at the end of the week, you'll be able to make between $100 to $170 per week. In your week 2, with more experience, you get faster at sending messages. You will also be more attentive when it comes to bonuses and incentives. So in your week 2, you are expected to send between 35 to 45 messages on average per hour. And this will earn you between $220 to $280 at the end of the week. From week 4 going up, you are now an experienced chat operator and very effective. You write messages fast and you know at what time it's best to work for maximum benefit in terms of bonuses and incentives. So from this week going up, you'll be expected to write between 45 to 60 messages on average per hour. And then you put in between 20 to 40 total work hours. With this, you earn $340 and above every week. Now that you've gone through all of this, the next thing is to go on and put up your application. You just need to click on this button here and it opens for you to apply. Finally, let me show you testimonials. This is from people who are already working here and getting paid per week. You can see where they are chatting from. The name of this website is RemoteForYou.com. The link to sign up is contained in the description of this video. Before we talk about the second website, are you getting value from this? Please give this video a thumbs up and remember to subscribe if you've not. So this is the second website. So let's look at the benefits of working on this platform. Whether you wish to work from home or from the other side of the globe, you choose when and where you want to work. All that is required is a computer, a suitable internet connection, and a competent language skills. And finally, you are guaranteed to earn a regular income, long-term employment, and opportunities. This website promises a long-term job, which is what makes it outstanding and better than the first one. Okay, let's look at the job description, what you do and how you can work with them. The chat moderators are engaged in text-based online chats in one or more online social community platforms. The chat moderators entertain customers, build rapport, and develop lasting relationships with customers by making the customers feel good about themselves. As a chat moderator working on this platform, you are provided with flexible, exciting, and uncomplicated opportunities to utilize your language skills and earn a reliable monthly income as an independent freelance moderator. Here you can see people that are already working here, what they have to say. Now, what do they expect from you as a freelancer? You need to own a PC or a laptop with a suitable internet connection. You also need to have the possibility to work as a freelancer. You also need to be open to adult dialogue. That is to say, you need to be creative, you need to learn how to start a conversation or keep a conversation going. Now, what can you expect from the company? First is fast and reliable payment on a monthly basis. You should also expect flexibility and independent planning of work hours. And finally, a long-term mutually beneficial working relationship. So this isn't just a 1 month work and go. You can actually get a job and decide to make it a full-time job. Next step is to apply, and this is simply the step you need to apply. You need to supply these basic details: your first name, your last name, your email address, date of birth. Also put in your phone number and your Skype name. Now, in case you don't have a Skype account, you need to go on and create one, because it is actually one of their major method of communication. Next step will be to select the language you are applying for. This is actually where you get to select the language you can speak. If you click on this drop down menu, we can go on and select languages. There are a lot of languages here you can select from. You select times you are available via telephone. You need to actually consider your time zone so you'll be able to work when you are called on for the interview. You have experience in chat moderation. How did you hear about us? So click on the drop down menu and you can see a number of options here. Since there is no YouTube here, I'll advise you pick either Google or Facebook. And then we'll move on to the next question. Please tell us something about yourself and why we should hire you. This is an opportunity to sell yourself, so you need to sit down and write something very engaging, something that will be convincing enough to move the hiring manager to select you. So you need to be very creative. Once you're done writing this, tick this box that says I have read and understood the terms and conditions. Click on the button that confirms you are not a robot, and you submit your application. Here's the next thing I find very interesting about this platform, which is question and answers. I know there are a lot of questions you have in your mind regarding the application process, how much you get paid, how they pay, and all of that. You get all these answers here. First question says, I live abroad, can I still apply? Absolutely. You can work from anywhere in the world as long as you have a PC or a laptop and a stable internet connection. Do I have fixed working hour? What equipment do I need for this job? This is interesting. So let's look at it. It says you need a laptop or a PC. Another requirement is a reliable internet connection, as the job cannot be done without internet. Do I have to pay any fee before I am hired? No, absolutely not. You have to be a particular gender to get hired. Gender is of no relevance to the selection of application for available positions. So the next is, when will I receive my payment and do I need a bank account? Payments are made within the first 10 business days of the month for the work done in the prior month. That is the previous month. Payments can be made either via bank transfer or PayPal transfer. So you need to have a PayPal account, or be sure that your bank or your country is where you can receive a direct bank transfer. Is the training absolutely necessary, and how is it carried out? Training is mandatory before you may start to work and earn. However, it will only require about an hour of your time and will be conducted by one of our team leaders via Skype or telephone. And the question and answer continues. Let's look at this one that I find interesting. Can I choose between a permanent position as an employee or a freelancer? For our chat project, it is only possible to work as a freelancer. So if you are looking at getting a permanent job, once you get this particular one that is freelancing job, you have to move up for other positions that are permanent jobs. You can go through all of these questions and get all the answers you need before you go on to make application. Now, in case you send in your application and for any reason you didn't get it, the last question actually treats what happens. Why didn't I get an answer after sending my application? We send an automated email to each applicant a few minutes after receiving your application. If you did not receive this, please keep your spam folder and ensure that you have provided a correct email address. What this simply means is that for anyone that puts in application, you are going to get a response from them. If you check your inbox, you can't find it. You need to go check your spam folder. So if you move down now, look at people who are already working here and what they have to say. This company is in Switzerland. You can see their email address as well as their phone number. The name of this website is cloudworkers.company. That's how easy it is to make money from this website, replying messages. Do you love this? Let me know in the comment section if you are going to apply for this website number 2. With that said, let's move on to website number 3 that will pay you $300 every week for replying to chats. And this is the third website on my list. The name is E-Moderators. If you're looking to work from home, E-Moderators offers you the chance to earn an income from home with the highest rate you can find, up to 24 euro cents per message. Working as a moderator gives you the opportunity to earn money from day one. You can work when you want to and from wherever you want. Choose your own hours. You are your own boss. Their moderators can work when and where they want. Whether this is your main job or an additional source of income, you will appreciate that they pay the best rate in the industry, and they also pay every single week. That's cool, guys. You work from wherever you want, either at home or on the Caribbean beach. All you need is your computer and an internet connection. Now, on this platform, once you are accepted, you will start getting progressive pay. Now, progressive pay simply means the more message you write, the more money you earn. The average earnings are 350 euro per week. If you are open-minded, have a good imagination, like to work, and are fast typer, you can make a lot more. Work from home or from a backpacker's hotel or even from a Caribbean beach. Working as a moderator gives you the opportunity to earn money from day one. You can work when you want and from wherever you want. They are going to train you, and the training doesn't cost a thing. So let's look at how it works. If you're going to work on this platform and make really good amount of money every month, you will need to be very creative and imaginative person. You need to also be an open-minded person and be able to put in a lot of work. So once you're signed up here and you're accepted, the platform will provide you with a personal tutor. You can contact them through their personal Skype or email them and ask them questions, and the system is very user friendly. It's one of the highest paying platforms. Now you can go on and see what other people who are already working here have to say about this company. This company is located in Germany. So that is it. These are 3 websites that we pay you every week for either working as a chat moderator or as a chat operator. So go on, apply for it. See you in my next video. Bye.